Okay, I'm going to go through a couple of the homework ones that are kind of important or people usually struggle on. So let's see, the first few, those are like the ones we did in the notes. Check the answer key for that. Usually it's multiplying or dividing by 60. All right, this one I'm going to add. So I always stack them. Like this, so they line up. And I'm going to add. So this turns into 70, 959, 6186. Okay, so there's something that interesting that happens when I add these together. This is bigger than 60, which means I have enough seconds to make one more minute. So I can take 60 of those seconds and add one more minute, which would now give me 60 minutes, which is enough to make one more degree. Okay, so that means because I had more than 60 seconds, I could make another minute, and now I had 60 minutes, which means I can make another degree. So that's 87 degrees, 10 seconds, and then we had no minutes in the middle. I'll do a subtraction one later. Okay, this one, CBD, is congruent to DBE, so these two. And if they're congruent, I can set them equal to each other. So I can say x plus 10 equals 60. And then I could solve for x minus 10. X equals 50. All right, these are kind of the similar idea, but I'm going to do number D. I think that's probably the hardest one. So remember, a minute is worth 6 degrees, and an hour is worth 30 degrees. So to figure out where the minute hand is at, I take that 45 minutes have gone by, and I multiply by 6 degrees per minute. And for the hour hand, 1 full hour has gone by. 45 minutes of the 60 minutes of the next hour have gone by, so that's how many hours total are going by, and then that's times 30. So let's multiply these together. 45 times 6 is 270. Write that one in purple. And then 45, 60 is times 30 equals 52 and a half. So this is where the hour hand is. This is where the minute hand is. And you would subtract them to find the angle between them. Okay, this one, it's a right angle, which means it's 90 degrees. And then they give you this angle, so to find the other angle, I would subtract. So I'm going to do the 90 degrees minus the 37. I don't like that this is bigger than 60. So I'm going to take 60 of those and make another degree. So I'm going to change this to 38 degrees, 6 minutes, and 10 seconds. So now I can borrow. So I'm going to take 1 degree, turn it into minutes, and then take one of those and turn it into 60 seconds. So if I subtract, that's 50, 53, 1, 2. Okay. This one, because I know they're congruent, I can set them equal to each other. X plus 14 equals y minus 3. And then it says find y, which means get y by itself. So I'm going to add 3. Y equals x plus 17. Next one. Okay, POA is a right angle, so that's 90 degrees. POC is 3 times COA. So if I call COA x, the other one has to be 3 times larger, which I would call 3x. So I can set up the equation 3x plus x equals 90. 4x equals 90, divided by 4. 22.5. And because I want the bigger one, I would multiply that by 3. Now I get 67.5 degrees. All right, remember to be acute, you have two restrictions. You have to be less than 90 but bigger than 0. So it has to be less than 90 but bigger than 0. So to actually solve it, I would do 3x minus 60 is less than 90 but bigger than 0. And then you might remember solving these, so you just kind of split it up into 3x minus 60 is less than 90, and then 3x minus 60 is greater than 0, and then you solve for x. And you divide by 3. Okay, less than 50 but greater than 20.